So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Actifio's Data Driven. My name's Kat Keegan. I am the account manager in San Francisco. I'm here today with Fred Stern from Flextronics. It's been a great conference so far. We've seen a couple incredible sessions today. And Fred, I just wanted to talk to you about one of the sessions we saw earlier that ESG did on a pretty incredible validation, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was very interesting to see how Actifio, coupled with the IBM cloud storage, was able to reduce cost on Oracle backups. That was very compelling.
Absolutely, and I mean, it is a pretty interesting thing, especially because you see in the space, you have a lot of, especially different companies that are kind of touting this message of data management and how they can leverage different storage platforms. And to really see that ESG validation of an incredibly large database, I mean, 50 terabytes, that is no easy feat to manage in general, just from a protection standpoint, and then in the validation that they talked about, which was really the test that they ran on, hey, we have this 50 terabyte Oracle database, let's make 5 copies of that Oracle database from Dallas, Texas to one of your old hometowns in Maryland. But to be able to move that large data set and then be able to spin up virtual copies, 5 of them, in a simulation and do it, 2 or 3 minutes? And I think even, just from your point of view, I mean, you manage quite a large organization at Flex. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that was discussed in that session was really taking a time of 14 days to be able to do what ESG was simulating, and then to bring that down to 2 hours total. Mm-hmm. We can just talk about that from a cost perspective.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, at Flex, we're very interested. We're in the contract manufacturing space, so it's very low margins. So certainly what we're looking for in technology is technology that allows us to do things better, faster, cheaper. And certainly in looking at the benchmarks that were done during that session, we're able to see that our DevOps teams would get access to the data, they'd get access to it quicker if we ever had to do a restore, mm-hmm. and they'd be able to do that at a much lower cost than the current backup technology that we have today. That was a very compelling use case. And we're starting our journey with Actifio now, and we're looking at utilizing it in a wide variety of different areas within our business for that purpose, because it can reduce cost and allow us to get our developers access to the data much more quickly.
Yeah, and it's definitely exciting that there's been different vehicles, like in this case, IBM Virtual Data Pipeline, which is Actifio's IP, is able to really be coupled with IBM COS, Cloud Object Storage. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like when you have that, really great wine and then you have great food.
Right.
You're Italian,
it's
you understand.
A good pairing. Yes,
when you pair that together,
yes.
it's really better together. Mm-hmm. So I think there's a lot to be said about that, and just growing our business and having IBM VDP, Virtual Data Pipeline, coupled with IBM COS. That's incredible, because COS inherently is a very low cost option.
Sure.
It's object storage, especially as folks like yourself are thinking about maybe getting away from tape. Mm-hmm. That's currently leveraged today, but now you can leverage more use cases from a lower cost storage option.
Sure.
That gets you instant access, where before, to get that data back from tape is
days.
Days.
Yeah.
Down to minutes.
Yeah, it's really exciting to see all the technology in this space now, and how some of the newer technologies allow us to do things and get access to our data more quickly at a lower cost. Again, I think this is a really great area for us, and it's a great area to see it grow and really see these technologies come together to bring us, bring our developers that data more quickly. It's really a compelling use case.
Absolutely. And just, before we wrap things up, I mean, you've seen a lot of different players in the market today.
Sure.
Have you been able to see, based on the validation that we saw today, anyone else in the market be able to do a 50 terabyte database off of object storage that quickly?
I haven't, no. I mean, really what we're looking at here is Actifio and really what they could do with IBM. And I know in our own cases, I used to manage back in the day, IT systems, and asking for backups of data would take 3 or 4 days on average, right? So I know the guys that are managing those systems today, being able to get that data in a matter of minutes, a half an hour, something like that, that's gonna be great for them, because they have a business problem they're trying to solve. And the faster we could solve that problem, the more information, the better information we can get to our business, that's very compelling. That's going to allow us to move forward more quickly with better data. So that's really what we're looking to do here.
Absolutely. Do more with less, especially in a low margin business like manufacturing. So great, cool. Well, appreciate the time today. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks.